So right now, I'd like to close with a statement of sorts that I was asked to put together for some friends of mine who were involved in the fight against fracking. Fracking, as you know, is an attempt to extract profitable gases from the earth through puncturing the earth with these hydraulic drills and shooting all these chemicals and so on and so forth, polluting our water, polluting our earth. I'd like to read that to you now. What was it that nature would say? The fracking needle, 8,000 feet deep in the arm of Mother Earth, pumping the poison effusance, benzene, formaldehyde, myriad chemicals into the hot planet, release killer methane. Drug-pushing corporate villain of the underworld, the demon lost in paradise, detached from the divine fields and fauna, beach and pond, cares not for sister water, in which we were born, who is all. The sole relevance, therefore, in the otherwise empty shoebox of useless knowledge, is the felt hurt and violent rupture of the divine bond, the inexpressible oneness beyond the words, does nature have rights? A rhetorical question we common sense know the answer to before we ask it. For the transparent eye walks on the curved earth eyeball, which slopes down along the beach of being, where even the sun sets on my horizon. And because I know nature like I know me, I have this to say. From the bedrock of our life, from the age of fish, in the transcendental self over time and space, our animated voice emanates, echoing in sedimental caves inside our heads, inside the spiritual universe, expanding into self at mind-bending speed of enlightenment, says simply that there is no debate here. That's right. You who go there, arrogantly sleazing, hissing stream of shameful greed, go ahead, push on into my loaded dice, into the trap that I have set for you. I knows not the meaning of the word pollution, but is the word made flesh, made soil and seed, made tree inside bone and grain, river made tear, and earth made tomb. For you will become wreckage. It is your end, the end of your foolish pride. Yes, I yawn as physics drills pierce and bleed the environment. That's your problem, not mine. Woe to you, other, blind pig legions, Halliburton, 70,000 drones, facilitated by at-large war criminals Bush, Cheney, and Obama and their co-conspirators in Congress, who encircle, enclose, and suffocate the earth, invest in biocide, ecocide, while my riverside never heard of you, dizzy with suicide. You excel only in self-mutilation, eating your own dead, enabled by numb nirvana, the daily distracting excesses, the cold, cold heart. Force chokes off the future, deforming limbs, minds and crystals deep, sickening farms and hard-earned honest fortune. Know that the echo of my screams is your song, your death march, and lo, like shedding skin, I will be done with you. We of the ongoingness, be beyond the petty banalities of your monotonous rise and fall, your endless dead loops of short-sighted ignorance, who with infinite excuses and lies, tar surging in your veins, addicted to war and the illusion of power, think yourself invincible. Well, think again. For your sting is hype. The essential pathology of your path is the cheap grace of your aggression. The presumption of your prerogatives that inflict disease, as though you had standing, is but quaking ground of meaninglessness. for you are nothing. Violence, be not proud. Face your humiliation. For the moment, you drown out reason and truth, but lacking any real rights, you are but passing delusions of grandeur in the otherwise smooth eco-eros of life, and love. Too bad you can't see that true energy of the breath of life is all you need, but suffocate you will, because you are driven to poison our future, our water and air, to poison our democracy of green and blue with mutated ways. Instead, make love to me with healing and nurturing care for leaves of grass, divine sky, pure water undefiled, and the breezy spirit that never dies will redeem you. In the meanwhile, know that I will fractalize and fraternize, socialize and harmonize, and causing the stones to cry out for the cessation of your fucking fracking with repetition of protest, repetition of reason and wisdom, repetition of rights, replicating rebellion in the gold and crystal lines, in the seabeds, in the moss and manna, in the rose and amongst the righteous, in the soulful earth and farms, frontier forest and plain, and in solidarity with the furious Pachamama that puts male might on the run with civil disobedience to conscience, to the demands of divine love, to the lilies of the field standing up in defiance. I will strike back in love, and love the enemy within, for we must. For who can be serene in a country where both the rulers and the ruled are without principle? Who can sleep while mindless exploitation of the earth dispossesses its inhabitants? So calling all poet-seers of the natural mystic, calling all holy bodies to arms, engage in deliberate violations of unjust and unnatural laws in pursuit of the lofty goal. Defrack America, because things are in the saddle and ride mankind. That's good.